Okay, this is going to be attempt number 2 at creating a video for Java Intro to Early Objects 151. First project is to create a program that will ask for 3 inputs, take the 3 inputs of tests, and average the grade and output them. So first I created a scanner to input the raw data, created variables to store that data, asked for the 3 inputs and scanned those to the scanner. Used the math calculations in order to create the average and first I rounded the average to 2 decimal places and output the average of the first 3 tests is the average. For example, if our first score was 85, our second score was 90, and the third score was 87, your average of 85, 90, and 87 is 87.33. Next, I'm asked to create a program that calculates the tax, tip, and total of a meal charge. First, I create a scanner to input the data and store it, and create variables to store the data that I inputted to be scanned to the scanner. I asked for the meal charge and copied their answer in. I used the math to determine the tax, tip, and the total, rounded those to the nearest decimal places for currency purposes, and outputted each individual total as well as the complete meal total. For example, if our meal was $25.50, would go over here. Charge would be $25.50, tax would be $1.91, tip would be $4.59, and the total would be $32. For the next one, I was asked to create a word game, which is almost like an Mad Lib effect. The premise of the program is to ask for different names of people, places, and things in order to output them into an expression. So, I started by creating a scanner, and the same as the past two, to input and hold the raw data. Created variables so I could input the data except for the integer for age, which will be a number rather than a string. I then asked the user to input each name and the age at the end, and then it goes ahead and fills out the Mad Lib and states there was once a person named, and then it adds in all of the options that you entered. For example, if we run it, it asks for a name, so we'll put Finn, my dog sitting beside me. I apologize if you hear him. City, let's say Buffalo, where I'm from, New York. Name of college, Southwestern. Profession, let's say physics. Type of animal would be a dog. Name of a pet would be, let's just name it fish for this instance. And age, let's say 21. There was once a person named Finn who lived in Buffalo. At the age of 21, Finn went to college at Southwestern. Finn graduated and went to work as a physics, and then adopted a dog named Fish. They both lived happily together ever after. Thank you, and if you have any further questions, feel free to email me.